You started Raheem. You went on to Rocco. Both situations really didn't. I would guess didn't pan out the way you
Didn't
wanted.
pan out because Rocco was like a little bit not that much experienced, and it was a lot of things that we could have did different that would have set us up. Like like he would be experienced when he had Future, because he learned a lot from me.
He knew what to do.
See, but that's what you're supposed to look for in a human. You feel me? Like he didn't make the same mistake twice. He's like, okay, I learned that. You feel me? Because he wasn't that type of person. Like Rocco was very hungry. Like when I tell you, when people used to engineer me, he stood behind the engineer for so long. Like, and then after a year, Rocco was able to do everything he did. Like he was recording himself. Like he got the wireless thing, computer thing. He got the glass in the booth, and he'll be in the booth controlling the thing from the booth.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when he learned, what the mistake was, he picked it up and did it. So, but actually it didn't work out. And then when time came for me to, because the talent was too much to. I can't contain this.
Gotcha.
Right? You know what I'm saying? This shit hot, like, it's just like a fire downstairs. Eventually, upstairs burn. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna catch. You feel what I'm saying? So, that came to an end. No hard feelings, brotherly love. Go get your paper, bro. You feel me? It ain't like I didn't deserve or earn everything that was done for me. I'm not a leecher. I'm an earner. I'm a worker. You feel me? As you can see today, I don't really hang around people asking for shit. I go get mine. You feel what I'm saying? So Tip came to Rock. Man, let me get, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Let me ask you something real quick before you get into that. I ain't mean to cut you off. Because I remember I was young. Did you call into the radio station when Tip was on there one time? And you made him remember who you was. He was like, boy, hit me after you get out.
Damn sure did.
I remember. A lot of people ask you about T.I., but I remember listening when that happened.
Because I was out first.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so but I called, Tip was at Greg Street, and I knew Greg.
Yeah.
Because I was really killing the radio like cooling.
Cause you really sounded, you like, hey, that little Tip, Tip.
Tip was like, Tip listened, he was like, that's Dro?
I heard.
He was like, yes. He said, but that's the one. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was, because they didn't know me as Dro.
Yeah.
Right.
And my voice is very heavy on the track at that point. You feel what I'm saying? So that was a hellified thing right there. I liked that experience. But next thing you know, man, with the Rocco and Tip situation, Tip knew I was over there with Rocco. But by the time he got over there, we were experiencing like setbacks and things that we could have, you feel me? So and when that came to an end, I went on, and when I left Rocco, I went right on the Tip, man. And Rocco honored that because I was still under contract with him. You feel me? So he honored that like
That's
a real gentleman, like, and allowed me to go get that paper, man. And when I got over there with Tip, it was like I was back at home because I had already knew Tip since I was 16, 17, you feel what I'm saying? So that shit was like, shit, bro, I'm on. So then when I got over there, bro, same thing, bro. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. How did y'all first end up meeting? I know you get tired of that question. But
man, we was young. I was young, man. I couldn't have been no more than 17. I had just turned 17. You know what I'm saying? He might have been 16. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Selling dope, kicking shit. You know what I'm saying? And, met in Ren's Crossing. You know what I'm saying? When we moved out there, we had just got out of like Section 8, and I was able to see him. And when I met Tip, I was like, damn, he talked like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And cause we was over there, bro, we was sticking out like sore thumb, like we was sticking out like a thorn, like because we weren't from Riverdale, we weren't from Clicko. Our sax and shit was different, like you know what I'm saying. Our sax was bigger. Our sax from the west side of where we were from, them bitches go for doors out here. So everybody fucking with us like, but these niggas is shit over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. So when we met, man, I was like, man, and we clicked. It wasn't even nobody for me to click with like that because when I seen it, I'm like, what did he say? You feel what I'm saying? He looking at me like, what that is? I'm walking over, I got my shirt off, scar on my stomach, grilled up, you feel?
Yeah.
I'm over there cool and shit, but them nigga from over there, they had edits and shit. Eddie Gold.
Eddie Gold.
We had Jeffrey, so I went from over there. You know what I'm saying? So when I got over there, me and Shawty clicked up, you know what I'm saying? That was cool.
Man, no, not the disrespect, because you still have a career, but I felt like when you was with Tip, man, it was like bro, it's like everything was just taking off. And then somewhere in that time of frame, Dro got gone. We want to know where Dro been.
Yeah, I mean that would be the habit. I don't think God put a man in control of my destiny.
Right.
I always was in control of it.
I feel the same way.
If you saw something that didn't happen, I was in control of it happening. Because that kind of power, I think only God holds. You know what I'm saying? Like my homeboy was only there to aid, you know what I'm saying? Like just like when we in here, we could do this interview, but it's on me to stand out in this interview.
Facts.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? I brought you in here to do it. You know what I'm saying? But once you in here, you determine, you know what I'm saying, you and God determine if you're gonna be focused enough to say what you need to say in this interview to get your point across.
I agree.
You won't be in control of that. But you brought me here to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I figure like with the situation with Tip, a lot of people like, when you got old Tip, man, you ain't. I think every artist can blow up under an artist.
Facts.
You feel me? Wayne blew with Baby.
Yep.
Baby was an artist.
Juvenile,
you know what I'm saying? Juvenile blew with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was destined. You feel me? And I honestly believe and still do believe to this day, like, I got what I came for. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit, I got what I came for.
It was almost like some Mike Tyson shit. You know, Mike Tyson at the peak of his career, it was very early, but as he got older, it just got quiet and quiet and quiet. I'm glad you cleared that up because it's a lot of people out here who really thought that you and Tip were just having like friction or somebody didn't want nobody to get bigger than nobody. Cause when you came, bro, you came now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you cleared it up for people who didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, we now. To be honest with you, now could we have done things different? Some things different, yeah. But for the most part, I'm responsible for whatever you didn't see or lack there.
Gotcha.
Right now, you get over to T.I., get over to Grand Hustle. Now he already had, I think, Mac Boney over there, C-Rod,
Country
and all
AK,
of them. AK. Now, was you cool with them too? Also?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: when you got over there, because it seemed like to me, Tip pushed the button on you instantly.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of the PSC at the time.
Yeah, because of the you know,
the friendship y'all
star
had.
power.
Yeah.
No.
The
friendship had nothing to do with it. It was just about.
He felt like you was a star.
No, the people did.
Dro just had
You feel me?
Facts. That's
Like,
had it.
you know, it was just it was like the way I flowed. But they knew, like they was rooting for that.
Yeah.
They were like, oh shit, man. You like, well, go ahead, cause shout got there on crazy as a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? It was almost like people was like, shit. That's how it was with Raheem. You feel me? If you had Fabo, drama, this and that, Tommy Gun, all them was over there. But when I got there, they was like, well, Dro first, like because it's just how his delivery, he can fucking rap like a motherfucker. He dressed like this.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Everybody is loving this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I got to Rocco, it was still that. You know, I was the prime one. It wasn't nobody around. But, you know, if we did gain other artists, but they wasn't going to go before me. When I got over there with Tip, same thing. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I was blessed with. You know what I'm saying? So I would be seeing, like, what people, like, I want to say, the success that I saw was very fast.
Right.